Hello everyone, welcome back to our vlogmas day 7. Is it the 7 or the 8? I think it's the 7. It's day 7. I started losing count again already. Okay, so for today we are about the pregnant mamas. You guys cannot be left out. So how to treat anemia or low blood levels during pregnancy. This has been a major issue. In short, 60% of pregnant women go to the hospital and they will tell you your blood count is below 40. It is not good because you need a lot of blood during your pregnancy to supply to your child, to yourself, and then during labor, blood must come out, whether it's CS or it's vaginal delivery. So when you don't have enough blood, let's dive into the video and know what happens. Anemia or low blood count levels is when you don't have enough healthy red blood cells to carry out oxygen around your body. Once you are diagnosed with anemia, it needs to be treated immediately because it has serious side effects for both mommy and baby. How to know whether you have anemia or low blood count? You have to go to the hospital for a test, especially when you are always tired. Even if you are finished eating, you are always out of breath, as if you are passing out, like you can't even see very well. Go to the hospital and request for a blood test. For every pregnant woman, you are supposed to be going for antenatal at least from your 9 weeks. Register in a hospital, a good hospital that will take care of you. On your first appointment, they are supposed to take your blood samples to check your blood count, to check HIV, hepatitis A, B, C, check a whole lot of things, malaria and all that. And that is when they start monitoring you. So for each month, some hospitals you go every 2 weeks, some hospitals every 3 weeks, some hospitals every 1 month. But once you've gone up to a month, they are supposed to do you a routine test again to check your urine. If you have protein or glucose in your urine, those are the ones that are showing whether you have hypertension, a preeclampsia, or diabetes. These ones are very deadly as well. We'll be talking about them in subsequent videos. And then they check your blood count. So once your blood count is low, they are supposed to commence treatment immediately. Having anemia during pregnancy puts your baby at risk. It puts you at risk of having this baby at low birth weight or premature baby. Low birth weight is birth weight that is below 2.2 kg. Good birth weight is from 2.4 upwards. Anything that is below that is a low birth weight, and that causes life-threatening infections in your baby. This baby might have major issues. Number one cause of anemia in pregnancy is when you are not having enough nutrition to meet your increased pregnancy requirements. When you talk about nutrition, people think except if they did not eat enough food. You might eat all the food you want and your stomach will be big, but if they are not nutrient packed, your body will still be lacking that. Some people are feeding on Coke, Indomie, spaghetti, shawarma, ice cream. Why? Because it's craving. Eat real food. We are going to have a good video about what you should eat and do in pregnancy, so let's not go on all over that now. You're supposed to have a good nutrient. So when you lack on the good nutrients that your body requires during pregnancy, you have anemia. And then when you have pregnancies back to back, just like me that was pregnant last year and then pregnant this year, those kind of things can cause you to have low blood count. But fortunately for me, my blood count is so much. I have 43 the last time I was in the hospital, and I'll soon go for another blood test to find out how well I'm doing. So if you suffer severe morning sickness that made you not to be eating well, that can make you have anemia. So it doesn't mean maybe you don't have enough nutrients. If you had so much severe morning sickness that you were not eating, throwing up all the time, that can cause low blood count in you. And then iron deficiencies are caused most times because of not having enough vitamin B in your system, folate, zinc, copper, vitamin A, and vitamin C. Once you are not loaded on these vitamins, your iron will be low, and then you'll be diagnosed of anemia. That's why I say when you don't have enough nutrients. That's why you see that most pregnant women, they eat so much, but every 5 minutes they are hungry. They are eating for what their mouth wants, but then their hormones, their body is lacking the right nutrient. That's why you see them growing fat, baby growing fat, but then the baby is lacking nutrients. Some babies are born immediately and then their blood sugar is low. That's because the mother fed this baby during pregnancy with only sugary food, only foods that were packed with junks, sugar, starch, all those things. So the baby, especially babies that are big, from 3.6 and above, you see that they give birth to this baby and the baby is flat, it's not crying, and you are there thinking, what is wrong with my baby? I'm so sorry to put it to you, but you caused it. You need good food. Eat okra, eat fish, vegetables, plantain flour, unripe plantain flour, eat unripe plantain porridge. Eat good food for your baby to survive. This thing, if it's a female child, these are the things that causes infertility in the future. And this girl will be saying, but my mom conceived me when she was sleeping, she didn't even know. Because your mom conceived you like that because her mom didn't treat her the way she treated you because she was pregnant. So please, we need to do all these things to avoid anemia in pregnancy. And then if you have anemia, some are very severe, some are mild, please, you need a fertility coach or a prenatal dietitian to give you a well customized meal plan. Like myself, once my clients get pregnant, I put them on a meal plan, pregnancy meal plan that have all the nutrients that they need. And then for those who are not on my plan, you pay for a meal plan and consultation, so that anytime you have questions and concerns and good news, we share them together, so I don't neglect my clients and I'm taking care of you and I'm thinking, oh, I'm doing my client injustice. So you pay a certain amount, but when you come into my DM or WhatsApp, we'll talk about that. If you're pregnant and interested in our comprehensive meal plan, you need to stop things like caffeine, because caffeine reduces the body's ability to absorb iron. Ensure you are getting adequate fiber, fluid, and physical activities. Walk around. Don't lie on the chair morning till night that you are tired. If you are so tired, then go to the hospital. There must be something that needs to be done about that. Some pregnancies are very healthy. They don't require you to be lying down all the time. Then iron supplement causes constipation and nausea during pregnancy. So before you do that, once you're on iron supplements, increase on your fluid intake and your fiber food. Eat grains like brown rice, basmati rice, or fada rice instead of white rice, because brown rice is a very good source of folate and iron. Eat sesame seeds. That's like Benny seed in Nigeria. Benny seeds are rich in nutrients for making new blood cells such as iron, folate, and copper. And then I'll give one of the pregnancy juice I give to my clients that have anemia. It's a general one for them to increase blood flow, but mostly for those who have anemia. So you have a quarter head of broccoli and then a bunch of kale, a bunch of Jerusalem leaves. Some people call it in Nigeria hospital is too far. This, and then you have a bunch of pumpkin leaves. That's ugu leaves in Nigeria. You blend them together and then squeeze out the juice. Put in your fridge. Drink a glass of it every morning. For how long? They don't have side effects. It's only good nutrients. It increases blood like the speed of light. Do that for 2 weeks. You go back to the hospital, they will be looking for who had anemia before. So thank you all, and I'll see you in our VlogMass day 8. Bye.